welcome back to another episode of Nighttime. She's back. That's right, everyone. I was away for a short sickly break, aka Matthew got jealous that I got a solo show, so he infected me with Ebola so he could get his own solo show. But Matthew, how you feeling today?
It's not nice. That's really not nice. I missed you while you were gone. That's
I missed you too, buddy.
I missed you too.
It was so sad, but you did great. It was a great show.
Thank you.
Look at that.
Appreciate it.
But anyway, we have got a great show for you today following a crazy college football slate that was every man going to a fall wedding's nightmare. We also have classic pick'ems, the fan favorite rundown, and last but certainly not least, Halloween came early because we will be previewing the UCF men's basketball schedule. Spooky stuff. But enough about that. Let's jump right into last week's slate with my Nittany Lions versus the Labubu Oregon Ducks.
Ooh, tough one.
It was super tough, but it was a classic whiteout game at Penn State. It was a really good time. Obviously, that atmosphere is super cool to play in. But let's drop you into the last three of the first quarter. Dante Moore in the scramble spin move just for it to be short of the first down, and that is a brutal hit that he took there. Very painful stuff. Fourth quarter now, Jordan Davidson, he finds the gap and he sneaks in for the tutty, 17-3. Alar now looking and launches a bomb right into the arms of Devontae Ross. Look at this beautiful catch, Matthew.
Oh, I see
17-10 now, but we're gonna have 30 seconds left on the clock. Ross on the handoff, escapes for the tutty. We're all tied up. How did we get here? Oh my gosh, what a comeback. Double overtime later, it's a score fest, and Dante Moore makes the short pass for Oregon touchdown. I am in shambles. Aller's trying to make up for it now, and he throws an interception. This is tragedy. We are losers.
And Drew Aller is a freak Bob.
Super freak Bob, bro.
Anyways, classic SEC showdown here. Alabama and Georgia, albeit with a little less weight this year. Alabama up 2 touchdowns on the road, but Georgia will bounce back. Lofty touchdown pass to a wide open Kobe Young for the score. Now, end of the first half, Ty Simpson, what does he got? What does he got? Screen to the lineman.
Oh my
what
God.
the hell? Big boy is rolling. He gets down at the 1. Proctor, let's watch it again. Alabama is RBU, and he's the next great, but he won't finish the drive. It'll be Ty Simpson. Can't find it by air, so he'll do it by land. Scramble and the score. Walk in, they trap. Took over, they trap. Bama, 24-21.
Insane.
Insane.
Let's move in now. UVA FSU. We're dropping you right into double overtime right now. And Chandler Morris on the scramble. He's going to put UVA ahead here. Oh my gosh,
insane.
what a
5
score
touchdowns on the
fest.
day.
Insane. Castellanos and now going to throw up the Hail Mary to tie the game again. And it is intercepted. And the FSU wide receiver's body is in shambles as the UVA students rush the field and trample his poor soul.
That is the worst 5 seconds of that guy's life. Ole Miss LSU. The Nuss bus has rolled into Ole Miss, and it's deflected. No, touchdown. Oh my God, what just happened? Shades of Brandon Stokely. But Ole Miss would bounce back and seal the game on a touchdown run from Harlem Berry. Ole Miss exposes LSU 24-19. Are they frauds? Stay tuned.
We're going to drop you right in now to the Illinois USC 2-minute warning. Jaden Mayava, looking to make up for lost time, gets it to Mekhi Lennon to take the lead. But Matthew, it's not going to matter because Illinois goes down and scores the game-winning field goal.
Yeah.
34-32 here.
Crazy bounce back for them.
I can't believe it.
But we're going to take you into overtime again. Georgia, Wake Forest, Georgia Tech down by 17 at 1 point, forced overtime. But Damon Claiborne, I don't know your name, man. I'm sorry. 25 touchdown by Wake Forest. They'll go up for 2 and try to steal the game. Quarterback is rolling out, but what is he doing? Shadur Sanders. Oh no, interception. It's a disaster. Wake Forest blows it, and where? He's so sad. Oh, man.
But we're going to move into Vols, Missouri State. We're now looking at OT again in a crazy slate of games. We had a fake off to Deshaun Bishop, and the Vols somehow pull it off, 41-34.
But final game of the slate, UCF Kansas State. Jackson injured, so Brown is in, and oh my God, he's throwing the ball now! Holy ball placement! Oh my gosh, DJ Black is going to go all the way for the score. The guy from Limestone. But UCF is cooked because K-State 24-10. And Dylan Edwards, how is he this fast?
No.
I'm sick to my stomach. K-State is going to win this one 34-20. The Knights fall to 3-1, and we might be cooked. I'm really nervous.
I think it's like a definite we might be cooked.
Yeah.
That was
because K-State, I mean, God,
Come on, that was the only one I was
know.
confident in.
I know. I'm sick. I'm just sick to my stomach. Also, Damon, Claiborne, I'm sorry. I apologize. I didn't have my coffee this morning.
It's
so.
okay, man.
All right. Well,
He's forgiving you
Thank you.
somewhere
I
out there.
appreciate that. But we're gonna move on because we got the gentlemen of the combine, Ty Patton and Scott Harris. How we doing, fellas?
I'm doing great.
Hey.
There's no better person I'd want to be on the air with than Mr. Ty Patton.
Oh, hey, right back at you, Scott Harris. There's nobody I would rather share the nighttime spotlight with than you.
Yes, sir. Nighttime debut, by the way.
Nighttime
Yeah.
debut this season. Hey,
Low-key,
love
Ty,
that.
I don't think actually you've
hasn't
ever been
been
on
on
nighttime with
us.
Yeah, when we were while we've been hosting.
Yeah, crazy stuff.
I don't think so.
I'm not saying anything. Okay.
Okay.
All right, don't. Okay, week 6 is coming up. We're gonna go through
What
the
are we
world
doing?
of college football and pick some games here. It's just like game of the week, but with like 20.
But with like a lot of games, with game of the week at the
I love
end.
that. Exactly. So let's get right into it. Starting with Michigan State and Nebraska. Scotty, we'll start with you. Then Ty. Who's winning this one?
Sure thing. I got Michigan State, actually. Cap. I'm just kidding. I've got the Cornhuskers. I didn't have much belief in Dylan Raiola, but I think they could take it over Michigan State. I just don't think they're really hot enough for it.
Yeah, he's coming off hot. 300-yard, 3-touchdown game. Okay, both 3-1 teams. You kind of want to say maybe Michigan State has a chance. No, they don't.
No.
Okay, give me Junior Patrick Mahomes to derail that team. Okay.
I'm going to have to agree with you, fellas. I'm going Nebraska here, too. Scotty, you scared me for a second.
Yeah, I was a little
like,
worried.
I was like, whoa.
Yeah, but it's a
Whoa.
clean sweep. I'll go Nebraska too. Okay, Washington and Maryland. Who's winning this one?
I'll probably go with Washington. We really haven't seen much from both teams. Their schedules, besides a loss against Ohio State from Washington and a win against Wisconsin from Maryland, I'm going to go with Washington here as a safe bet.
Yeah, you just harped on it. Okay, big win over Wisconsin. Okay. Give me the dogs. All right, I really like it. Give me the Maryland Terrapins to go upset
Ooh.
this week. I love it.
I know. I'm kind of feeling the Maryland upset here, too, Ty. I like the way you think.
Yeah, I have to agree actually. So I know that's
Scotty,
pretty
you're
rare.
all
Yeah.
out on
Sorry,
your
buddy.
lonesome. Sorry, bud. But let's move into Iowa State, number 14, versus Cincinnati. Scott?
All right, Iowa State's last win was against the Arizona Wildcats. It was a big win, 39-14. They had a close call win against Iowa and Kansas State. That could be iffy. Rocco Becht is a dog. He has 7
Absolute
touchdowns.
dog.
He has 7 touchdowns and 1,100 yards. Cincinnati has lost key matchups like against Nebraska, and however they did beat a good Kansas Jayhawks team, even though they're 3-2. But regardless, I've got Iowa State taking the cake here.
Yeah, Iowa State, Rocco Becht, we just talked about him. Okay, through the first touchdown of the college football season in Dublin, Ireland. Okay, he set a tone for the rest of the year. It's not slowing down. Okay, give me Iowa State. Easy
There we
pick.
go. There we go. I'm going to go Iowa State on this one, too. I just don't think Cincinnati's got the talent or the speed or the physicality to compete at this point.
I agree. But let's move on here. Michigan and Wisconsin. Who's winning?
All right, I've got Michigan here. I mean, Bryce Underwood is a dog. I mean, we've also got McCauley there. I think it's an easy win for Michigan, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think Bryce Underwood's young. There are some growing pains. Wisconsin's not a bad football team. Okay, you almost want to take Wisconsin, but Michigan's only loss is to a top 5 team. I can't say it's going to be Wisconsin. I wouldn't be surprised if maybe we see some kind of a close game, but give me Michigan.
Yeah, I can see this being quite a game as well, but I have to go Michigan. I can't, in my soul, pick Wisconsin to go against Big Blue here.
Sorry, Danny Dimes, man. Our old producer. Oh, assistant producer. Danny
Assistant
Dimes.
producer.
Yeah, I'll go Michigan too. All right, Illinois versus Purdue.
Now, Purdue has had a tough last few games here. I mean, they had a loss against Notre Dame their last game. It was a tough loss, 56-30, and against USC. Illinois is competing more. They actually beat USC 34-32. That was a bit of a closer one. And they've played teams like Duke, and they have Western Michigan, and a big loss to IU. But I think for this one, I'm going to take Illinois.
Yeah, Illinois is hot right now, 4-1. Okay, Purdue is a very mid 2-2. Okay, betting line is -9.5 Illinois. That's all you need to know.
Right.
Okay, slam that line. We're not bets. But slam that line.
We're not bets. And we're not betting.
No.
We're not betting. We're not betting.
No.
We're not a betting show.
And for me, it is so hard to pick Purdue to win any football game ever. It's so hard. So give me Illinois.
I mean, they're historically bums. Now,
Yes.
albeit, I don't really know if Illinois is all that hot. I'm sorry. I still am not going to forget that game from a couple weeks ago.
And that's fair.
Worst top 10 performance I've ever seen, but I'll pick Illinois here. But I wouldn't be surprised if at some point in this game we were on upset alert. But let's move on. If this is any other answer, I don't know what I'm going to do. Texas and Florida.
Texas. Texas,
Florida
easy.
stinks.
Texas,
Florida's awful.
easily. As much
Awful.
as there is like the unpredictability of Arch Manning and stuff, Lagway is washed. He's washed.
Bad.
Hold off
He's
on playing.
awful.
Hold off on playing Tom
He's
Petty.
garbage.
Hold off on playing.
I've
Tom
smelled
Petty.
garbage behind the Walmart that looks better than DJ Lagway.
Okay,
5 touchdowns and 6 interceptions. What are we talking? He's a college quarterback. They said, oh, best in the nation. He's going to save our program. He's the next Tim Tebow.
Ben Huber had him as a national champion.
Ben Huber is an idiot. Like, DJ Lagway stinks. Okay.
I have a question. How often are you behind the Walmart smelling trash?
Let's not say it's a hobby, but let's not keep that out of the question.
Okay, sure. So we all are picking Texas. Fine. How about this? Score prediction. How bad is Florida going to lose
40,
this one?
50,
40.
60, 70. Give me as many points as you can. As many as you can. What's the line at? Minus 66.5. Slam it. Okay, it's over. Texas, I have never been more excited to watch the downfall of a football program than I am to watch DJ Lagway stink it up and throw 4 interceptions.
So
to a
is
pretty
DJ
good
Lagway
Texas
getting
defense.
drafted, Ty Patton?
Is he getting drafted?
Oh, why would you?
You said, is he getting drafted?
Yeah.
I mean, is the Pope Catholic? Like, probably, but, 7th round pick. Okay, what
fair.
are we doing?
All right,
5
we
touchdowns,
got
6
to move
interceptions?
on.
Yeah,
We got to
we're
move on. We
moving
got a
on.
lot of good games here. Well, except for this one. Notre Dame and Boise State. Oh, no, this is Alabama Vandy. We didn't change it. Okay, Alabama and Vandy. This is actually our game of the week
It
pick.
is.
I won last week's game of the week. I know in my heart and
Except
soul Kathleen
I
would have
didn't
put.
make a pick.
She would have picked Penn State though.
I
If you were
didn't
here,
make
you
a
would have picked Penn
pick.
State. So you should wear the chicken hat, but it doesn't
I
matter. Okay,
said
so we're
no.
just gonna go on Alabama versus Vanderbilt. Go.
I'm going Alabama here. I don't think Vandy's got the momentum quite yet to take on Alabama. I know they beat them last year, but I don't think it really matters because Alabama's coming off that Georgia game.
Yeah.
They've got a lot of confidence right now. That's going to carry them through an SEC matchup.
I hear you. I think you're right. Vandy upset. Give me the Vandy
He
upset.
hates
Scott, we'll
agreeing
go to
with
you.
me.
We'll go to you.
I mean, Vanderbilt has kind of just been stat padding. They have wins. They
Yep.
have a big win against Utah State and South Carolina and Virginia Tech. But I mean, they're high-scoring wins. But also they have like these low-level teams that they've been playing, basically paying them off to play them. Of course, we all know how it goes.
Yeah.
With that being said, I think Bama has a much more competitive schedule, and they've definitely been winning key games. They had a win against Georgia, and they win against Wisconsin. They make me definitely think that Bama's taking it easily.
Yeah, let's look at this. Let's look at the numbers, okay? I have them written down here. Ty Simpson has 1,100 yards, okay? 11 touchdowns, no picks. Okay, maybe the best season you can have in college football as thus far. But you know what his name isn't? Okay? Simpson's last name is not Pavia, okay? Vanderbilt is going to do it again. Okay,
man.
give me the Vanderbilt upset. I mean, it's night and day, okay?
Yeah.
Alabama's the night, Vandy's the day, okay?
I like it.
Hey, I like it.
I like it.
Good.
I like it. All right, we got to run through the
Yeah.
rest of these games, so let's move on to our next one here. Notre
Quick
Dame and
picks.
Boise State. Let's go. Scott, that means you.
Notre Dame, Boise State. All right, this is an easy one. This is Notre Dame easily. I mean, Boise State, how do you lose to USF? Come on.
USF is not a bad team.
I
Let's
mean,
not harp
but
on
still,
Byron Brown.
but like it's
But, hey,
horns down every day of the week. But still, I mean, Notre Dame's beat Arkansas. They beat Purdue, which whatever. You know, they have a loss against Miami. They have a loss against Texas A&M.
Yeah.
But I just give me Notre Dame here.
Yeah,
I mean, you're nothing without Ashton.
I'm going to stick
Genty.
with the same thing. Go ahead, give me Notre Dame. Just easy pick.
I'm also going
Fair.
Notre Dame on this.
Fair. All right, next one. Virginia and Louisville.
Ooh, Virginia and Louisville.
I'm going to start this because I have zero ball knowledge about these teams. Just give me Virginia. Okay, they're ranked.
All right.
Virginia is coming off a good win with FSU in that double overtime win. So I'm just going to go with Virginia there.
All right,
I
fair.
like Virginia
All right.
here as well.
Texas Tech and Houston. Let's go.
Texas Tech and Houston.
Yeah, Texas Tech's hot right now. I don't think Houston upsets. Give me Tech.
Yeah, give me Tech as well.
Absolutely.
All right, Miami, Florida State.
Big game.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
This is Miami's first away game, actually, against a hot Florida crowd, a Florida State crowd.
They're not hot.
Oh, yeah?
Nope.
They're loud.
Dude, give me that Miami defensive line to upset Tommy Castellanos.
Give me
I'm
the
fired
Canes.
up about it.
Give me the Canes.
All
Give me
right,
Canes.
all right. Texas A&M versus Mississippi State.
A&M, no more time. A&M.
That's A&M right there.
A&M.
Okay, our
I
final
love it.
game, UCF and Kansas. Who's winning this
God,
one?
I feel like I have to stand up for this. Every year, we lose game 3 or we lose game 4, and what happens? We go like this. Hey, season's done. All right, you know what? Jalen Daniels, I wrote it down here too. 1,500 total yards, 17 total touchdowns, 2 picks. That doesn't happen. Okay, he's so good. He's so good. All right, Jalen Daniels, I hate to say it. I hate to be the guy to say it. Sorry about it. UCF losing by 40.
Yeah.
Okay, give me Kansas on a huge win.
Pain.
You're
Pain and
the
suffering.
worst. You're the worst.
What do you got, Scott?
Honestly, it's the team of doom, treachery, and despair at this point. So I've got the Kansas Jayhawks.
All right, well, I'm never going to say anything about UCF, so I'm just not going to say anything. But that is all the time that we have for this segment. Thank you guys for coming on. Hopefully this week's slate is just exciting as last week's. Now, we do want to address something before we go into our next segment. Our producer, Jack, has been working very hard on this show, a little too hard. He's been a little stressed lately, and, you know, it's just kind of sad to see.
I know, yeah.
And, whoa!
Whoa.
What the heck?
How are you even up there?
Jack, dude, what are you doing, man? Are you okay?
He does not look good.
He's really. Oh.
Oh.
Hey, Jack.
Hey, buddy.
How's it going? Oh.
Oh, poor
Sorry.
guy.
Hey, man. Do you want to? Yeah. Do you want like a break or something? You've been working really hard.
You want a
Yeah.
break?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
well-
Little baby wants a break.
well-
Little baby wants a
Oh,
break.
well, where do you want to go? Where do you want to go, Jack?
Whoa.
Oh,
Whoa.
wait.
What is he?
Oh, okay.
Wait. What the?
Guys,
what the?
what is he doing? No!
UCF will not have to use that timeout if the replay stopped it first.
All right. We're in South Carolina. It's the Gamecock. Is that a trade? What? Oh my God!
And welcome back to nighttime. You know what time it is, the rundown. We've got 1 minute to stay on topic before production tells us to move along.
Yeah.
Well, let's go ahead and get things started with the Virginia Field Rush versus FSU. This FSU wide receiver literally died. Oh,
It
wait.
was brutal.
We can't say that. He did not die.
He didn't. He's actually okay and fine, but this was like atrocious.
Yeah, it was a really crazy thing to watch. Because look at this. Intercepted. The fans are hyped up, and he has nowhere to go.
Dude, that
He's
is
got
like-
nowhere to go.
I said in the video, I'll say it, this is the worst 5 seconds of this dude's life. You know what I'm saying? To not make the catch, not win the game, and then get like curb stomped on the field.
By the other team.
It's insane. And it really goes to show, like, this week has been kind of crazy with fans. We've
has.
seen a lot of bad fans. And this, I don't know. I think big changes are coming to college football, and I think that this is kind of heralding.
Yeah, I
something.
mean, they're already trying to stop the field rush anyway,
Yeah.
so I don't know. But let's move along to James Franklin. He is 2-21 against AP top 6 teams. That is an abysmal number.
That's not good. But
It's
this is all you. This is your guy. This is all you. I don't like him, but you're the Penn State fan. so
Bro,
what do
he's
you
not my favorite guy either. Listen, I have been on the James Franklin needs to go train
Have you?
Yeah, I'm not public about it. Listen, man, it's like UCF isn't my team. Penn State is my team.
Sure.
I'll be public about UCF having their trials and tribulations.
Sure.
But Penn State, that's my dog. That's my dog.
I don't get that logic there.
Why?
I think I'm very vocal when UCF or the Broncos aren't good. You know, we want our teams to be good, and if they're not, we need to call it out.
But you don't like talking about UCF being bad.
I don't want UCF to watch the show and listen to us talking about their team all bad.
Oh, do they watch the show? Do they?
I don't know. Do
don't
ya?
know.
Do ya? Send us an
Let
email.
us know. Send
Leave
us
a comment.
A DM, please.
All right.
But let's move on. Had some really big hits this week,
Yeah,
Matthew.
it was a brutal week for sure. Youch indeed, my friend. Youch indeed. It's kind of a concern, I feel like, a little bit about, but a lot of targeting calls is something that we have seen this week. This one right here, he just gets his back blown out. Pause.
What? Oh,
And
why?
it's just really brutal. And then this one against your Penn
That's
State.
not good.
Why'd he do
That
that?
is
That's your
not
guy.
good.
And then this some Five Nights at Freddy's type. Rah! Dude, why did he do that? Like, genuinely. We're having
was
fun. We're all
so
doing bits here. It's all
unnecessary.
funny. Why did he do that? There's
so-
no reason to do that.
Bro, the Georgia felons, man, they'll do anything. They'll do anything.
That's right. No, I can't make a joke about the cars. I can't make a joke.
So bad.
Oh, no, it's a real world issue for sure.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Let's move on. Fernando Mendoza, quarterback over in Indiana. With Indiana up 20-13 after stopping Iowa on their final possession, Mendoza ran off the last 3 seconds of the game by racing 40 yards into the back of the end zone for a safety.
Hashtag Georgia racing.
So notice how nobody reacted in here. That is
Yes, they
crazy.
did. I can hear Ty Patton laughing
I
in
can
the
hear
corner.
him too. He's got a nice laugh. Okay, but Mendoza said after the game that he was just following orders from his coach. Coach said, "Hey, take a safety, run out of the end zone." But Mendoza also said, "When I got to the 2, I saw all zeros on the clock, but I kept going." And then he said, "I know I really cooked people's spreads. My apologies out to them." You can't be saying that, dude.
I mean, but like, he does have to win. At the end of the day, he has to win games, and if he has to break the spread, then shoot.
I'm not saying that he did anything wrong, but like, you just can't say that.
Why?
Because you're the face of a franchise, dude. It's like the Cam Ward stuff, but we're not going to talk about
the
NFL.
Cam Ward
All
stuff.
right. Paul Feinbaum. ESPN personality Paul Feinbaum, man. He has
What a
been in the
guy.
news for some not great things lately. His most recent is when he went on ESPN2 and said that the College Football Committee, they better bow down to the SEC and give them the special treatment they deserve, or else they're paying for it. He said, "I'm not making threats. I'm not in control of it more than any people are, but I know people who are, and if they don't give us what they want, they will be paying for it." You are not Tony Soprano, bro.
It's
You're not
crazy.
Tony Soprano.
It's crazy. He's trying to strike a deal like the Godfather, bro.
It's messed up.
Not only that, Paul has also announced that he is running for U.S. Senate because, of course, one of the things we need most in this world is a TV personality in politics. Like, what the
Oh.
heck?
Oh.
Bro,
Kathleen, you are like 0 for 3
you
today.
made a FNAF joke. Are
Okay,
you
but it was
kidding?
relevant.
Are
no,
you
it's
kidding?
I hear you. It's just crazy. Paul Feinbaum needs to get out of the news. I don't want to see his chopped off face. But anyways, that's gonna do it for the rundown. Oh my gosh, this might have been the worst one we've ever done. But we're gonna see you after the break. Don't leave us, please.
Hi, sorry to interrupt your show, but I want to give you a little rundown of everything we do here at the Hitting the Field Network. My name's Nick Cohen, and I'm the host of Hitting the Field, our flagship show heading into season 21. Live streaming every Monday at 2 p.m. Eastern, we talk about anything and everything sports. Tuesdays, we have season 3 of Girls Got Game. Hosts Katie Sue Christensen and Mia Flores discuss all the biggest topics in women's sports. On Wednesdays, make sure to tune into season 7 of The Combine, hosted once again by Ty Patton. This podcast dives deep into every detail about the NFL season. Next on Thursdays, we live stream season 11 of HTF Bets, brought to you by Andrew Gregg, Diego Ortiz, and Ben Huber. Any sports betting questions? I'll let the pros answer those on Thursday. Then TGIF, because we have new episodes of season 9 of Nighttime, hosted again by Matthew Bracker and Kathleen Moore. Nighttime keeps you up to date on all UCF and collegiate sports. And ultimately, Edgar Rodriguez and Patrick De Leon are back for season 2 of HTFC. Soccer is a year-round sport, so make sure not to miss HTFC. Lastly, end your week on Sundays with our vlog squad, asking the hard-hitting questions and letting you behind the scenes of our studio days. Make sure to follow us on our social medias like Instagram and TikTok to stay updated on all HTFN news. Remember to subscribe to the Hitting the Field Network on YouTube, leave a like and comment, and with that, I think we're ready for your next segment. I've been Nick Cohen, and enjoy the rest of your show.
And we are back. It's that time of year again. Men's basketball is on the horizon, one of the most painful seasons of the year.
Yeah.
But to help us dissect and react to the night schedule, we have a nighttime debut, Sean Vaz. How are you doing, Sean?
How's it going, everyone? Really excited to be talking about Knights basketball. But before we begin, I want to say that it is an honor to be in the same studio as Matthew Bracker. Like, look how attractive he is.
Whoa,
Like-
where's this coming from?
Like, is it getting hot in here?
Oh my gosh, glazing is crazy. Thanks, buddy. Hey,
Glazing will get you everywhere
this
with
is
that.
an
is
intro to
great.
videography lesson. Shout out to all the videography boys, Sean, Danny,
Yeah.
Judah.
Honored to be
Shout out
here.
to all the boys. But we're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk ball, Sean. Okay, we're here
Yeah.
to talk ball.
All right.
So let's get right into it. The UCF schedule came out, and we're nervous. We're very nervous. So
Fear.
Sean, let's start this schedule, okay? What are your initial reactions to seeing all the foes that UCF is going to be playing this season?
This schedule looks very tipsy-topsy to the eye. What caught my eye initially looking at it, that little bit of a brutal slate. We have Texas Tech on January 31st, followed up by Houston, the runners-up of the NCAA tournament last season.
Gulp.
I feel like that's going to be a real test for our squad, which is relatively new this season. We have a lot of players going out and a lot of players coming in. So it's going to be very interesting to see at that point, how can we pull through a brutal stretch like that.
Yeah. I mean, look, Big 12, I've said it so many times, Big 12 is the best conference in basketball. How did our UCF Knights find their way here? I mean, it's just year after year, I feel like we're so out of our depth against Kansas, against Houston, you know?
Yeah, I still wouldn't call the Big 12 the best conference in college basketball personally. That's ACC for me every time.
But Duke chokes. I don't like it. Whatever, it doesn't matter. But, I mean, I don't know. I'm looking at the schedule. We obviously, we have a pretty solid out-of-conference play. We're playing Vanderbilt and Texas A&M in our first 4 games. And we're playing an exhibition match on the road against Duke.
Gulp.
Which, I know I just said Duke are chokers, but not against UCF. They're going to,
they choke when
it's
it
over.
matters.
Yeah, so I don't know. I think that we have a couple winnable games in this out-of-conference play.
Yes.
You know what? I'm feeling upset alert against Vanderbilt and
Yes.
against Pitt. I think we take
all right
care
with
of
that.
business. And you know what? By the time we get to Big 12 championship, I think we're going to be 20-10. I think we're going to be 20-10 because I'm optimistic, and I'm just saying that for the cameras.
Man, my optimism is 19-11.
Sean, what do you think?
I
Where are
think
we-
we are going to be a little bit low. I'm saying we go 18-12. This is because I believe with this relatively new squad that we are going to have, I believe that we need patience, right? We're not going to work wonders immediately, but I still think that for the most part, it's going to be a great season to see how our new players do, right? Coach Dawkins has to pick what's our new starting 5 going to be, because we had a lot of notable players leaving, unfortunately, and I believe that just with time, this team can be one to compete and challenge.
Yeah, I don't hate that. The only problem, okay, this isn't a problem actually. This is a good thing. I'm gonna pivot. A lot of height on this team. 2 7-footers. We only have 1 player on the team
Shout out Jumble.
whose height starts with a 5.
Yeah.
Everyone else starts with a 6 or a 7.
0 for 4 now. 0 for 4.
I'm hearing a lot of chuckles in studio.
It's going to be interesting to see how everyone meshes. Obviously, it's just the way of the world in college sports, all these transfers, but it's going to be great. But we are out of time for this episode of Nighttime today. Thank you, Sean, for coming on, man.
Yeah.
I appreciate it, and I'll see you in videography. But that is going to do it. Thank you to everyone who came on. Shout out Scott, shout out Ty. It was a great time. But hopefully by the time you are watching this, UCF will have won their first conference football game.
Yay.
But I don't really believe that. But anyways, I am Matthew Bracker alongside Kathleen Moore. Have a good one.